In a world of getting everything in a few clicks, from groceries to insurance to bank loans, you name it, I totally get the convenience and the temptation that comes along with applying to your dream job in a single click. Welcome to the wonderful world of the Easy Apply feature on LinkedIn, where job searching has become the equivalent of playing the lottery. Except the odds are even worse. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why Easy Apply is anything but an easy way into your real job search and how you should do yourself a favor by ditching that option for a few better step-by-step job application strategies that we will uncover in today's episode. So watch this video without skipping and save yourself the hassle of endlessly chasing a moving target. While Easy Apply has made job searching more accessible, it has also contributed to a more challenging job market, overwhelming employers with excessive amount of applications and diminishing the value of personalized applications, which apparently no one does anymore. So where did this Easy Apply even come from? Easy Apply has revolutionized the job search process, allowing candidates to apply for positions with just a few clicks. This feature was introduced by LinkedIn a few years ago to streamline the application process and make it easier for job seekers to find their next opportunity. It's like having a personal assistant who fills out forms for you. Except the assistant in this case is a robot and it's not actually making your life easier. With the recent AI integration into LinkedIn, the platform which is primarily for job seekers, it is rather ironical that LinkedIn has not paid heed to have parted ways with their most useless feature called Easy Apply. Before this button came into being, job seekers had to put in a bit more effort. They had to actually read the job description, tailor their resume according to what is required in the job, and write a personalized cover letter. But those days are long gone, my friends. Now it is all about quantity over quality, and the numbers speak for themselves. According to a study by JobScan, the average number of applicants per job has increased by 24% since the introduction of Easy Apply, and this whole crowd may not necessarily be qualified for those roles. We'll talk more about that later in the video. But that's a whole lot of people competing for the same position, and it's not just you alone. Google had recently posted a recruiter role on LinkedIn, and believe it or not, there were in excess of 24,000 applications for that role. Yes, 24,000. Just think about the wild west going on there. That's the state of job market today. But the Easy Apply button comes with certain downsides. So let's talk about those one by one. First is it overwhelms the employers. The influx of applications has made it increasingly difficult for employers to effectively manage and review each candidate. In fact, a survey by Career Builder found that 75% of the HR managers feel that the number of unqualified applicants has increased in recent years. Imagine being an HR manager and having to sift through all these resumes, hundreds, sometimes thousands in numbers, only to find that most of them are completely irrelevant. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, except the haystack is on fire and the needle is actually a piece of hay itself. Second downside is creating a false sense of security. Easy Apply can give job seekers a false sense of security, leading them to believe that applying to more jobs will increase their chances of success. Sadly though, I can confirm that is not how the things work. Take it from someone whose entire career has been into recruitments. So when people keep on pressing the pedal and keep applying to jobs mindlessly, this approach often leads to frustration and disappointment when they fail to receive a response from employers, that is. It's like playing a video game when you keep pressing the same button over and over again expecting a different outcome. Third is contributing to Ghostjobs. The ease of applying to jobs on LinkedIn has also led to a rise in Ghostjobs, which are basically the jobs that are posted and are no longer active but remain on the job boards. These ghost jobs can further lead to job seekers' wasted time and effort and disappointment. There's a new term for this in the market. It's called corporate catfishing, and there is more than just ghost jobs to corporate catfishing. I encourage you to watch my video on corporate catfishing where I have decoded this whole hogwash of ghost jobs and how you can easily differentiate ghost jobs from the real ones. The link to that video is in the I button. And now for the next downside of the Easy Apply feature. This feature has made it easier for job seekers to apply to multiple jobs without customizing their applications. However, employers often prefer candidates who have taken the time and effort to tailor their resumes to the specific job requirements. It's like going on the first date and talking about yourself the entire time, without even asking the other person's name. You guessed it, there won't be a second date. So what's the impact of Easy Apply on job seekers? Well, Easy Apply can make job hunting even more frustrating and time-consuming, as job seekers may apply to numerous jobs without success. This can lead to feelings of discouragement and lack of motivation, which can further hinder their job search efforts. It's like running on a treadmill, except the treadmill is made of quicksand and it's raining anvils. Let's also in the same breath cover the impact of Easy Apply on employers. Think about it for a moment. Employers would face significant challenges in sifting through the countless applications, many of which may not even be qualified for the position. This can lead to hiring mistakes and decrease in overall hiring efficiency. Having spent almost a decade and a half within the recruitment industry, I, for the life of me, just cannot comprehend why would recruiting managers want their teams to do that. To improve the hiring process instead, in addition to genuine ways of inviting applications, employers must consider using alternative recruitment methods, such as employee referrals or targeted outreach to passive candidates, and LinkedIn is a great platform for that. People who are from recruitment and talent acquisition industry call this passive sourcing. Employers should also ensure that the job postings are clear, concise, and that they accurately reflect the requirements of the position. It's like trying to find the perfect match on a dating app, except the app is filled with bots and the perfect match is actually just a mirage in the desert, if you will. So what are the solutions or recommendations for job seekers if you are a job seeker? The first thing that you need to ensure is to focus on a targeted approach of job searching. In other words, stop applying to every job that pops up on your feed. Zero down to your top skills and do a little research on what role suits your skills and your experience level. Once you've done that, the second step is to tailor applications to a specific job requirement. Yes, I know it's cumbersome, exhausting, and takes forever to keep doing that for every job. But I'm here to tell you that's the only way you're gonna get a job that you really want, as opposed to just keep shooting in the dark and hope that one of these shots will finally hit the target. Try it out and let me know. It's gonna be worth your while to stand out from the crowd. The third tip is to leverage networking and professional connections, seeking their support in referring you to some of the open roles within their companies or their network. This has been true since the beginning of the time. But in the job market that we are currently in, trust me, that's not just the best bet, but your only bet. It's not so much about what you know. It's more about who you know, and who they know, and who those people know, and so on. By the way, a pro tip. Keep a small blurb or your fitment summary to the role handy while reaching out to your network. Don't just send them your generic resume and say, hey, please let me know if you come across a suitable job. Instead, reach out to them when you see an open role in their organization that you qualify for. That's very important. Give them a reference of that role, share that small blurb or that fitment summary, and politely request them to refer you for that role. The next is to prioritize quality over quantity in applications. Quality time spent on a few relevant applications is gonna serve you much better than spamming hundreds of jobs that you're not even perfectly qualified for. For employers, use alternative recruitment methods such as employee referrals or targeted outreach. Ensure that the job postings are clear, to the point, succinct, and they accurately reflect the requirements of the position, so that you don't end up with a bunch of unqualified candidates who applied just because the job wasn't clear or it was really enticing. Next is to implement effective application management strategies, like having a dedicated HR team or use an ATS or applicant tracking system to keep things organized. So in conclusion, while Easy Apply may have made the job searching more accessible, it has also contributed to a more competitive and challenging job market. By working together to address the challenges posted by Easy Apply, both job seekers as well as the employers can improve their chances of success in today's rather tumultuous job market. Now, if you are a job seeker in this market, I wish you luck and I hope that you will land soon. If you found value in this episode, make sure to hit the like button and share this knowledge with at least one friend of yours who's actively seeking a job today. I'm sure he or she will thank you for this knowledge. Meanwhile, if you are a first-time visitor on my channel, do consider subscribing for such valuable content. I'll see you in the next one, but till that time, remember to always strive to be the learner.